Hello everybody, I'm Kirsten Hunter, a clinical psychologist with 20 years experience, and I'm here wanting to share information with everybody and just get that information out there so we can all benefit. And I'm very passionate about that. So today we're going to talk about failure, and I'm going to try to do this one justice because I could talk about this for a very long time, but I'm going to try to make it really short. Okay, so most people avoid failure. Yes, most people fear failure. Most people see failure as a bad thing. But failure is essential. Truly, truly essential. Because we learn through trial and error. And we are not going to always get things right. And so when we can become more comfortable with failure, then we become less fearful of it, and we become braver. We become more prepared to go and try things and do things and not be as fearful of failure to then have us avoid going and getting in and trying new things. So failure is really something to become comfortable with and not to try to avoid, ironically. So here's the thing. A lot of us have our egos wound up with whether we're approaching something and we really feel that we have to be able to achieve that and succeed, otherwise our sense of ourselves will be vulnerable. And there's flawed reasoning in that already, because we are valuable in who we are, not in jumping through hoops, and we're not always going to be able to jump through those hoops. So that's a whole conversation there with regard to self-esteem. We don't need to prove ourselves. We really don't. Secondly, it is very this is another area. People who are very good at succeeding and getting in with new ventures, they're not people that necessarily get in and have a good time of it and have success as they travel through. That's not the case at all. It's that when they fail, they just get up and push through. People who succeed are prepared to fail. They're prepared to get up and just try again and try again and try again until you get there. And here's the thing. Each time we get up, we learn. We learn what went wrong, and we learn about ourselves, and we become stronger. So a real link with failure is openness to learn, openness to expand and to increase our skill set. So then we become that much more dangerous in the world, and that's great because we're even more capable. So failure is your friend. It is essential. One of my boys, they just failed an exam, and my reaction was, that's great news. I'm really delighted. And, it was a pretty significant exam. He's older years. And I was so happy because he's never failed anything before. And he needed to. He needed to fail so that he wasn't so scared of it. And then he could go away and learn what went wrong. And what went wrong was that he froze in the exam. He didn't know how to approach the exam, how to have examination skills, I guess. So now he's going away and he's focusing on how to strategize an exam, how to time manage. And that means that when he goes and does the big exams, he's going to have this really great confidence and skill set, and that's going to put him in a good stead for that. So wonderful to fail. I've failed many times, and I am who I am today because of my failures and because of my growth and my perseverance. I'm not here today because of my successes, ironically. So there you go. Failure is essential. Embrace it. Don't be fearful of it. It's another messy humanness to us, and it is your friend ultimately. Just grow from it. So there you go. One of the many areas, 205, I think, areas across 6 books that I have coming up. Signposts for Living is the name of the books, and they're coming out in November 2021. And you can jump on my website. I'll tell you in a minute. And if you want to check those out, that's great. So that's Signposts for Living. There's 6 books. Control Your Consciousness, Understanding Myself, Mindfulness and State of Flow, Understanding Others, and that's loved ones to tricky ones, Parenting, and Nailing Being an Adult. So there you go. Six books. I needed 6 because we're covering so much, and it's really great. If you want to catch me, my website is kirstenhunterauthor.com. My Facebook and Instagram is Kirsten Hunter Author. Twitter, Kirsten Hunter AU. And here we are, Psych in Your Car, and the podcast is Signposts for Living with Dr. Kirsten Hunter. And I'm really enjoying the podcasts, which, hey, new thing. That's great. So there you go. Take care, everybody. I'll see you later.